Good afternoon. I'm doing a quick video for a couple of reasons. One, I was out to the range yesterday and worked on a couple projects, and though I'm not much for doing reviews, I'm going to do a short one here, and that is, first of all, I've showed you guys this before, and I'm going to see if I can get you a good look at what I got here. But this is my 1866 Remington carbine. And again, real quick, I'm a Remington guy, and this is probably the dumbest thing as far as marketing, maybe the second dumbest thing as far as marketing goes that Remington ever did. But that being said, the short review has to do with this particular item right here. As mentioned before, I have an eyesight issue, and as you can see, this thing is running loose. Now, the reason I bring this up is I bought this clear from France because of my vision. I thought I would put some optics on it. No real description, but I bought it. It came clear from France, and it's actually a 3D printed mount. It lasted exactly 6 shots. As a matter of fact, it was so warm yesterday I could have pulled it right up off of here with no effort whatsoever. Now, that being said, this was an eBay buy, and I generally have pretty good luck with eBay, but the last couple of weeks I've gotten a couple of things that were not advertised as should be, but this wasn't one of them. This was probably something I ordered and it took me almost a year to get to. But anyway, that being said, the other reason is I did a video out at the range yesterday, and I am planning on going ahead and putting out the little bit longer review of this, or not this in particular, but me shooting last four rounds out of the cylinder out there and over a chronograph. Now, I'm going to tell you I'm not 100% confident in these numbers, and I'm going to do another video explaining why I'm not confident in these numbers, because I got a much closer proximity to what I had in another project, what velocity I think should be. But that being said, half of that video, somehow I managed to flip it, where I was actually taking video of me doing this, but it was showing the parked cars out in the parking lot in woods. And somewhere along the line, I figured that out and flipped it. So it's going to be long, kind of boring, and all that good stuff. So while you're sitting here looking at this, I'm going to explain to you that I've designed some of my own cap and ball bullets. I call them Muckwa bullets. I'm by no means ready to sell them, but this project, as I once told you guys before, was based on a quirky young lady by the name of Joni that had a channel called Ruger Old Army Girl, and she showed how she got a 50 grain charge in a Ruger Old Army shooting .457 round balls. I got to thinking about that and what she was doing, in a Ruger and a Remington, as far as cartridge capacity or case capacity or cylinder capacity, however you want to put it, are pretty close to the same thing. And I did some investigation, and sure enough, I could do what she did verbatim. And it got me to thinking. My one conical bullet that I was testing yesterday is a 65 grain, excuse me, hate it when I misspeak, a 165 grain Muckwa bullet. Now, I've also tested a 190 grain Muckwa bullet, and in the 190 grain bullet I got 54 grains underneath that bullet. With the 165 grain bullet, I got 60 grains of powder. Nobody's tried to figure out or addressed it when I've asked them to figure out how I did that. But rest assured, this Remington cylinder is no different than any other new Army models replica cylinder. I have done no modifications to it. But I got 4 numbers and I want to share them. My first shot of the 165 with 165 grains bullet over that 60 grain charge, I got a velocity of 1486. The second shot was 1544, third 1559, and the fourth shot, the final shot, was 1547. Now that sounds awesome if these numbers are correct. And short, this is a brand new chronograph. It's an RCBS. I've seen it called an Ammo Master. Some of it call it the Load Master. But I was getting some numbers that I don't 100% trust, but I thought I would start here before I do another video exactly on that. And with that, I will put this one out, and then I'll do a follow-up of a shorter video of my 2 hours out on the range gathering information on a couple of my projects. Thank you.